Hello, my dear students. I am Manohar Jha, and this is my second video lecture on topic sets. Before this, I have taught you about the various ways of enlisting elements, and now listing method. This is the second method of how we are representing a set. In this method, we list the actual members of a set inside the braces. As for example, set A is equal to, in braces or curly brackets, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. These are the 7 days of a week. And another example I have taken is set B is equal to 1, 2, 3 until 100, which is the natural number less than 101. These elements in this set are separated from each other by using comma between the two elements. Now, in set builder method. Set builder method is a method in which we use description of that elements. We describe a set by indicating the properties that its members must satisfy. Here, for example, I have taken whole number lesser than 10, or we can say whole number lesser than is equal to 9. In this method, we represent in this way. As for example, set A is equal to, in braces, x is such that x belongs to whole numbers where x less than 10. And another form of such that is x is such that x belongs to whole number where x less than is equal to 9. So in this method, x are the elements of set, and after such that the matter given is actually the properties on the basis of which elements are enlisted in a set. सेट बिल्डर मेथड में चाहिँ हामीले त्यसको प्रपर्टीज को आधारमा चाहिँ सेटमा हाल्छौं। जसरी यो जुन x छ यहाँ यो एलिमेंट्स को सेट्स को एलिमेंट्स हो, अनि ती एलिमेंट्स मा जुन प्रपर्टी को आधारमा जुन त्यो सेट को एउटा कंपोनेंट बनाएको छ त्यो चाहिँ यो दिस इज द प्रपर्टी अफ अ सेट and this is elements of a set. Here I have also mentioned properties of elements of set. This sign, these both are the sign of such that these are elements of set and this is set A. After that, Venn diagram. This is also a way of representing sets. As for example, we have taken set A is equal to list of even number less than 10. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. These are even numbers. We could say lesser than is equal to 8, or we could say even number lesser than 9. And set P is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7. These are the prime numbers lesser than 8 or 10, we could say. And 2 is the common elements between those two sets A and B. That is A intersection B. This sign is the symbol of, this is the symbol of intersection. And 2 is an element which is common in both the sets A and set B, as 2 is the only prime numbers that is even. That is, the even prime numbers is only 2. Cardinal number of sets. In cardinal number of sets, we actually count the elements listed in a set. Cardinal number मा चाहिँ sets मा भएको elements लाई count गरेपछि त्यसको जुन counting हामी थाहा लाग्छ त्यो counting चाहिँ cardinal number को हो। जसरी कि यहाँ चाहिँ हेरौं, the number of distinct elements in a finite set is called cardinal number. Yes, कार्डिनल नंबर को लागि फाइनाइट सेट्स हुनु पर्छ। यदि इनफाइनाइट सेट्स भयो भने त्यसमा हामीलाई कार्डिनल नंबर थाहा लाग्दैन। It is denoted as number of elements in set A and is read as the number of elements in the set A. NA. यसमा चाहिँ यदि NB हुँदै थियो भने number of elements in set B, NC हुँदै थियो भने number of elements in set C. For example, A is equal to A, E, I, O, U. The 5 vowels I have listed in this. Here the total number of elements is 5 and the cardinal number of the set A is equal to 5, represented as number of elements in set A is equal to 5. A, I, O, U. Which is 5 vowels हो अनि total number of vowels चाहिँ 5 हुन्छ। त्यसैको लागि यहाँ cardinal number चाहिँ कति आयो 5। त्यसपछि in second example I have enlisted 6 different birds and on counting these birds I have got a number 6, and that's why if we need to write cardinal number of the set, then we could number of birds or elements in set B is equal to 6. यसमा कतिवटा 6 वटा birds छ अनि त्यसकारणले हामी number of elements in set B is equal to 6 लेख्छौं। अब यहाँ types of sets, sets चाहिँ कति प्रकारको हुन्छ। finite sets, infinite sets, finite जसको कि cardinal number infinity हुँदैन। finite sets मा चाहिँ हामी त्यसको कति एलिमेन्ट्स हुन सक्छ त्यो गिन्ती गर्न सक्छौं। either it would be a larger number or a smaller number, whereas the cardinal value would be a certain number. In case of infinite sets, we would not get a finite number, that is, it could be infinite. Singleton sets मा के हुन्छ भने त्यसको cardinal number 1 आउँछ। भनेको त्यसमा elements जुन सेट मा कन्टेन्ट छ त्यो number of elements 1 हुन्छ। Empty sets, that is, cardinal number of a set would be 0. त्यसमा कुनै पनि elements नहुँदाखेरि त्यो चाहिँ empty sets हुन्छ। Equal sets, equivalent sets, overlapping or joint set, disjoint set, subset, proper subset, universal sets. Now let us know about these sets through infinite sets. In this set, as for example, I have taken an example, set A is equal to X is such that X belongs to, belongs to whole numbers where X less than 505546. 505546 is a larger value, is a larger sum, whereas it is a finite number. We could count this, use sum. In set B is equal to 0, 1, 2, continues. This 3 dot indicates continues until 5850. Here you could count the element and could mention its cardinal number of a set. यहाँ चाहिँ elements को number हामीलाई थाहा छ, त्यसलाई चाहिँ finite set भन्न सकिन्छ। यदि हामी number गन्ती गर्न सक्दैन भने त्यो के हुन्छ भने infinite set। जसरी here you could count the parrots and write its cardinal number. यहाँ चाहिँ picture मा दिएको जुन parrots हरु त्यो parrots लाई चाहिँ count गरेर हामी यदि त्यसको number लेख्न सक्छौं भने त्यसको कुनै न कुनै certain cardinal number आउँछ अनि त्यसै कारण त्यो finite set मा present गर्न सक्छौं। Finite set is a set that contains a finite number of elements. The process of counting of elements of the set surely comes to an end. यो चाहिँ हामी गन्ती गर्न सक्छौं। We could count the elements in a set and that would be a finite set. After that, infinite set. यदि अनगिनत elements छ भने त्यो चाहिँ के भइहाल्छ infinite sets. Infinite set is a set that contains infinite number of elements, the process of counting of elements doesn't comes to an end. हामी गन्ती गर्दै राख्छौं तर त्यो कहिले पनि समाप्तिको कगारमा पुग्दैन। हामी कन्टिन्युअसली कति दिनौं सालौंसम्म वर्षौंसम्म चाहिँ हामी गन्ती गर्दै राख्छौं तर त्यो कहिले पनि हामी एउटा सर्टेन नम्बरमा हाम्रो काउन्टिङ पुग्दैन अनि त्यो के हो भने इन्फाइनाइट। Here I have taken an example. Set A is equal to x is such that x belongs to whole numbers where x greater than 10. यहाँ चाहिँ सेट ए मा ती एलिमेंट्स वगैरह हुन् जो कि 10 भन्दा ठूलो तर कतिसम्म त्यसको एन्ड कहिले छ यो हामीलाई थाहा छैन भने त्यसको एन्ड के दिइहाल्छ भने positive infinity. Here the elements are enlisted in set A are the elements greater than 10, that is we start from 11 and the counting will until infinite. यसको चाहिँ यदि कार्डिनल नम्बर लेख्छौं भने the cardinal number of A, that is n of A, then we would get the answer infinity, infinite. Set B is equal to dot 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 represent continuation 0 1 2 dot dot dot. यहाँ चाहिँ this is a set and the set contains the elements of, here the elements are integers, that is from negative infinity to positive infinity. यसमा चाहिँ माइनस इन्फिनिटी देखि प्लस इन्फिनिटी सम्म जति चाहिँ इन्टिजर्स नम्बर छ त्यो चाहिँ यसमा इन्क्लुडेड छ अनि त्यसै लागि यसको पनि हामी काउन्टिङ गर्न मिल्दैन। In the set B there are infinite number of elements. Here if you want to try to count these numbers, you could not get a certain value and you have to write the cardinal number of set B is equal to infinite. And this is an example of infinite set. As for example, I have taken a picture which could help you in an easier way to understand what an infinite set is. Here you have been asked to count his body hair and write its cardinal number, but you could not do that. Here you have been asked to count his body hair. त्यसले चाहिँ त्यसको body hair count गर्नलाई भनेको छ तर तिमी यो count गर्न सक्छौ यो count गर्न सक्दैन। त्यसैको लागि यसलाई हामी के एउटा टर्म दिहाल्यो भने infinite. If you are going to write cardinal number of hair in his body, then that answer would be infinite. Unit or singleton set. If the counting of element in a set would be 1, that is a cardinal number of a set would be 1, then this set would come under singleton set. यदि कुनै सेटमा मात्र एउटा एलिमेन्ट छ भने त्यसको मेम्बर मात्र एउटा छ भने त्यो सेट चाहिँ सिंगलटन or unit set भइहाल्छ। As for example, I have taken here is set A is equal to x is such that x belongs to prime number where x less than 3. Prime number 3 भन्दा सानो, यहाँ 3 लाई इन्क्लुड गर्न छैन किनभने यहाँ मात्रै लेस देन को सिम्बल छ। If there would be a symbol of x is such that x belongs to prime number where x less than n is equal to 3, then in this case you don't get a single element, then you have to include 2 and 3. तर यहाँ के छ x less than 3, त्यसकारण यसको एलिमेन्ट चाहिँ you would get the answer is 2. 2 चाहिँ प्राइम नम्बर छ जो कि 3 भन्दा सानो छ। त्यसैको लागि यहाँ मात्रै here you would get द कार्डिनल नंबर 1 यसको आन्सर चाहिँ 2 हुन्छ त्यो एलिमेन्ट्स त्यसको के हो 2 अनि 2 काउन्टिङमा चाहिँ एउटै हो त्यसैको लागि चाहिँ यो के भयो सिंगलटन सेट अर्को एक्जाम्पल here in solar system B set B is equal to X each such that X belongs to planet and it has life on it हामीलाई चाहिँ थाहा छ कि 8 एउटा प्लानेट चाहिँ सोलर सिस्टममा छ अनि ती मध्ये मात्रै अर्थमा चाहिँ लाइफ एक्जिस्ट गरिरहेको छ that is Earth is one and only a planet on which life exists. And that's why the element of this set B would Earth, which is only a single planet. That's why the cardinal number of set B you would get is 1. Singleton set is a set that contains a single element in it. Empty set or null set. Empty set में के हुन्छ भने यो सेट में तिमी कुनै पनि एलिमेंट राख्न मिल्दैन if the set doesn't contain even a single element then this set would be empty set or null set. For example, A is equal to X is such that X belongs to prime number where X greater than 7 and X is less than 11. A is a set. A चाहिँ सेट छ त्यसमा जुन एलिमेन्ट छ त्यो 7 भन्दा ठूलो अनि 11 भन्दा सानो अनि एलिमेन्ट्स प्राइम नम्बर छ त्यो कुन नम्बर आउँछ भन त 8 9 and 10 यो चाहिँ भित्र आउन सक्छ तर 8 9 10 तीनटै मध्ये कुनै पनि प्राइम नम्बर छैन 8 even number and although we know that 2 is only a number which is both even and prime number 8 त हुनै सक्दैन 10 पनि हुन सक्दैन 10 is also an even number and 9 पनि हुन सक्दैन त्यसकारण यसको यस सेटको भित्र चाहिँ कुनै पनि एलिमेन्टलाई चाहिँ हामी एनलिस्ट गर्न सक्दैन त्यसकारण यो के हुन्छ भने empty set or null set. In this set, the set A doesn't include any number and that's why the resultant would be 0. The cardinal number of this set is 0. That's why this is empty set or null set. Here, in this example, here you are looking for the highest peak of the world whereas you couldn't. यहाँ चाहिँ चाइना भित्र हामी यदि माउन्ट एभरेस्ट जो कि विश्वभरिको सबभन्दा हाईएस्ट पीक हो यदि हामी खोज्न जाँदा हामीलाई भेटाउँदैन किनभने यो त नेपालको पार्ट एज माउन्ट एभरेस्ट लाइज इन नेपाल दैट्स व्हाई इफ समवन wants to get this Mount Everest in China then resultant would be 0. त्यहाँ भेट्न त्यसलाई मिल्दैन त्यसकारण त्यो सेट पनि एम्प्टी सेट भित्र आइहाल्छ empty set is a set that doesn't contains even a single element in it. Here the cardinal number is 0. It is denoted by phi. This is a symbol of phi and this is symbol of empty set. Equal sets. Equal set भनेको equal भनेको बराबरी and in equal set we are going to compare between two sets. If in these two sets the elements are same then we could write it as equal set. The elements could be different in order but they must be the same. Here two or more sets are equal if their elements are same. Elements चाहिँ same हुनु पर्यो त्यसको order चाहिँ matter गर्दैन. Their cardinal number is also same. यदि elements नै same हुन्छ भने cardinal number same त हुनै पर्छ. Order of sets doesn't matter for being equal. It is denoted by, for an example, I have taken a set A is equal to 2, 3, 5, and 7. I have considered a set A where the elements are prime numbers less than 8. And in set B, the same elements are there, whereas their orders are different from the set A. 5, 2, 3, 7. These are also prime numbers lesser than 8. Here A is equal to B, and even the number of elements in A is equal to number of elements in B, and that's why these are equal set. In second example, a set A where highest peak of Nepal, and in set B highest peak of the world. On comparing these two sets, we would get a single answer, Mount Everest. यदि विश्वभरिमा पनि हाईएस्ट पिक खोज्दाखेरि माउन्ट एभरेस्ट नै हुन्छ, अनि मात्र नेपालमा खोज्दाखेरि पनि माउन्ट एभरेस्ट नै हुन्छ। दुवैको आन्सर सेमै छ अनि एउटै छ, त्यसै कारण यो के भइहाल्छ, इक्वल सेट। नेक्स्ट, इक्विभ्यालेन्ट सेट। इक्विभ्यालेन्ट सेटमा एलिमेन्ट्स सेम हुन पनि सक्छ, नहुन पनि सक्छ, त्यो म्याटर गर्दैन। दैट इज, two or more sets are equivalent if their elements may or may not be same. Their cardinal number is same. It is denoted by equivalent. The sign, this is the sign of equivalent. That is, in these sets, if we are comparing between these two sets, then the elements in both the set must be or must not be, may or may not be same, but the cardinal number must be same. Here, for example, A is equal to A, E, I, O, U, set of vowel numbers, and in set B, 5, 2, 3, 7, 9. But there is a similarity in between these two sets A and B. That is the cardinal number, the counting of elements enlisted in that set. Here, NA, that is number of elements in A, is equal to number of elements in B is equal to 5. And that's why you could write set A is equivalent to set B. Here in picture, you are observing that 5 birds in set A and 5 fishes are in set B. What is similarity between these two sets? The similarity between two sets is just the counting of elements, the counting of members. And that's why these two sets are equivalent. They could not be termed as equal, as the elements are different from one another. Okay. Overlapping or joint set. Two or more sets are said to be overlapping if they have at least one common element. Overlapping or joint set मा के हुन्छ भने दुईवटा सेट्समा चाहिँ कम्पेरिजन गर्दाखेरि कम्तीमा एउटा एलिमेन्ट चाहिँ दुवै सेटमा कमन हुनुपर्छ। फर एक्जाम्पल, set A is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7 and set B is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. In set A, I have enlisted a set of prime numbers less than 8, and which are 2, 3, 5, 7. And in set B, even numbers greater than 1 and smaller than 9. But there is an element 2, which is common in between both in set A and set B. And that's why we could represent this as A intersection B is equal to 2. Intersection यो चाहिँ दर्शाउँछ कि दुवैमा कमन चाहिँ कुन कुन एलिमेन्ट्स हो। एउटा पनि हुन सक्छ, दुईवटा पनि, चारवटा पनि, एज अकॉर्डिंग टु द सेट्स। जसरी त्यसलाई हामी वेन डायग्राममा पनि हेराएको छौं। डायग्राममा later on the next slide we would get about these Venn diagrams. यहाँ चाहिँ the cardinal number of set A intersection B is 1, किनभने मात्रै 2 यस्तो एलिमेन्ट छ जो कि दुवै सेट A र B मा enlisted छ, and that's why त्यसको cardinal number कति आउँछ 1. land animal and water animal. Here I have considered land animal and water animal, and I have enlisted 3 members of land animals and 3 members of water animal, and frog in an example which is both land animal and water animal. And that's why frog would be a common element in between both land animal and water animal. That's why I have kept in intersection portion. Two or more sets are said to be disjoint if they don't have any common element.